Hello, everyone. My name is Exabu, and today, holy crap, we're gonna play something new. Almost unreleased. Well, completely unreleased yet. So, we're gonna play some Impunitive Command 2, Moscow 41, the upcoming DLC for Impunitive Command 2. I think it's coming out 31st of August, so just a week and a bit. And I've been lucky to have got a key for this DLC in advance, and I'd really like. So there's no embargo. Probably there have been streamers who have checked it out and already showed some of the content. So as usual for today, like as usual for this channel and for how I usually do things on my private streams. Yes, ZK Macbest. Someone is here. Oh, you're my commander. Yeah, so what are my orders? Alright, so I have not looked into it. So, I have the scenario diagram handy, the scenario chart handy, and yeah, I've certainly checked the game to make sure it all works. But I have not looked into anything else, so we're gonna explore it today for the next 2 hours and see how it goes. So let me just switch to the game. Oh yes, so the you see the pointer. So let's start with a new game. I'll go Moscow 41. I'm really tempted to go hard, but usually, like if you haven't seen it, I actually did a hard playthrough of Barbarossa. Some time ago, a few months ago, so I think it was in May, because I really loved Barbarossa so much that I decided, I usually play Classic because it kind of represents what Unity of Command 1 was in terms of difficulty. Why is it an Impunity of Command? Because if you add Imp to Unity, it gets Impunity, and I thought it was clever. So the difficulty will be Classic. So I usually, like, my first like, attempt at doing anything, it will be Classic. So, and I think the videos I'll do about this DLC, which are coming by the time it releases, certainly, so will be on for Classic. If I decide that I'm comfortable enough with this DLC and I like it enough, I will probably do a replay of it on hard, and probably will publish the hard playthroughs of it on my second channel, on my second YouTube channel. Anyway, so let's go for it. Oh, am I cheating? Have I already saved this game? Yeah, I actually tried it, like, just to make sure it works. I haven't seen any of the scenarios yet. So let's see how it goes. I'm really interested in how what the HQ abilities are, because if you don't know. Alright, so we've got a bunch of HQs. So in the north, in the south, and well, we've got the first 3 missions. If you don't know, the DLC is not a very big one. So let me just switch over to the scenario chart. As you can see, it's just 11 DLCs. It's a smaller DLC compared to Barbarossa Blitzkrieg. I don't know if it's going to be what they do from now on, but it's an interesting change. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I like it at all. I mean, like, this format, instead of, like, doing these huge DLCs, doing this sort of more localized and, like, focus on very specific periods and specific, not just fronts. As you can see, so there's gonna be some fighting in the south as well. It's not just the Battle of Moscow. So as you can see, so we have. So the first 3 maps that they're gonna have is gonna be Tikhvin Offensive, and if you remember your Barbarossa, there was actually a Tikhvin mission in Barbarossa, which is the exact opposite of it. So we're playing as the Germans. So Defense of Moscow and Rostov Offensive, and I'm just looking at what HQs to actually upgrade, and if we look at this, so Kalinin Front, Kal, it appears like 3 times, and like Western Front sees a lot of action also. Southern Front a little bit. And so my guess is going to be I'll go for and I know for a fact that the first mission we'll see is going to be Tikhvin Offensive. I've seen that far. So okay, so I'm gonna go for Western Front. Let's see what the abilities are. Okay, I don't see anything particularly new, so It's okay. So like it looks like pretty standard kind of German army HQ. So it's not like this one of those faster tank HQs. And I'm suspecting they're gonna be all the same. Right. Right, and each of the fronts gets its own description, so I'm not going to read it today, but we'll see how it goes. We immediately have fire support, which is suppressive fire, which is very appropriate for the Soviets. So set-piece attacks, feint attacks, kind of expensive. And, yeah, security units, absolutely. You know what, I'm probably, I'm really tempted to go for set piece and feints because that's usually pretty strong. The rest of them, I could take it or leave it. But you know what? I'll go with this. And generally, this ability is valuable. So let's go for this. And I'd like to beef up the the southern front. Let's give them feint and 1 level of range. I don't know what I'm doing right now. So, and Leningrad front appears twice, right? And Northwestern front appears. Oh, sorry about this. I've forgotten about. I'm just looking at the SOBS, and I didn't realize that they actually just saw the stupid diagram. Anyway, so now I don't see the diagram. But let's give Leningrad front something. So let's give them range, pretty much the same thing. So I think it's going to be reasonably easy. Let's look at the cards. And the cards, this is something new. So artillery preparation, using suppressive fire, attacker does not spend AP. And its artillery steps. Oh, and its artillery steps are not suppressed. The effect lasts... Holy crap, that sounds really insane. I mean, like, it lasts 1 turn. Do you give it to 1 unit? Or do you give, like, it's just a global effect for 1 turn? If it's a global effect, it's insane. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. Just for the sake of exploring. Just 1. It's enough. Let's not waste too much prestige. We'll probably need it for all the reinforcements and attachments. So, let's go for it. So we have Tikhvin Offensive and 2 locked scenarios. So Tikhvin Offensive is gonna be our first. Let me just look at the chat first. Oh, Jakub, you have, like, once again, you have specific scenarios in mind already. So if you don't know, Jakub actually, like, back when I was playing Barbarossa, he asked me about Tikhvin and I think Rostov. But yes, we'll try it. I'll look at it. Kerch Lansing, that might be interesting because that's kind of a less known part of the Soviet-German war, Great Patriotic War. Alright, so imagine you can fight allies and capture Europe. Yeah, I wonder if they eventually go that far. Yeah. Our army is the good guys. It's morally ambiguous, but immediately. I'm gonna plug another very popular channel, like World War II. Okay, so just give me a second. Let's go back to the game. Tikhvin has fallen, and our troops retreat in disarray. You are to establish order immediately. Rally the stragglers and transition to an offensive stance. Tikhvin and the railed line to Volkhov must be retaken, but while forces assemble there, launch a diversionary thrust at Malaya Vishera. Clear the right flank of the Volkhov River to prevent further enemy offensives. Okay, so this is pretty much what we were supposed to do as the Germans. Like, break through at Chudovo and advance towards Tikhvin and push the Soviets out of Volkhov and encircle these Soviets and pretty much do that. But now we need to get Mala Vishera. I don't know what it's like. I speak Russian, but I don't know what this means. These names are weird. Anyway, so we need to squeeze these guys out. And Tikhvin and Road of Life are slightly less of a priority at this point. But as I think about all of this stuff, so okay, let's look at the ho. This is a ski units. We didn't get any ski units with the Finnish in the Finnish scenario, in the Jatkosota scenario in Barbarossa, which is okay. Never enter unknown zone of control in snow. Stop and place intel marker. Enables recon and force in snow. See manual. Oh, I should have seen the manual. See manual section 3.6. And +1 attack shift in snow. This is kind of cool. I mean, this is cool. Poor Soviets, they're so weak. And 203mm guns. Yes, the Stavka reserve guns. And yeah, we're gonna have some guys actually continue with the fighting, probably in the next conference. But like these guys have been pretty severely beaten, as we can see. And sadly, these are experienced guys. Oh yeah, guards. Did guards exist? I think they did. So actually, yes, they existed since September 1941. So the guards, rifle and tank division. So they actually appeared after the Battle of Yelnya. So the counteroffensive at Yelnya, which was kind of dubious in its effects, like the Soviet counteroffensive, but it was pretty much the first time, an allied or anti-Axis force actually kind of gained significant ground in that war. So it was kind of important, and it was like a big propaganda thing for the Soviets when they really need a propaganda thing. And so that's when they like named certain divisions guards divisions and went for it. Okay, let me just God. Like, there's so much to see. All right, so usually scenarios in this game have very poor default placements for supply lines and supply hubs, and I don't think it's the case here. Let's see if I can play around with this at least. Just win a couple of hexes. This one is kind of scary, because in the forest I can stay, and I feel like my initial immediate idea here is that, oh, they have this cheeky hat, so the Cossacks. So my first idea here is effectively to block the German supply line, which is what you usually do in Unity of Command. Go to Kurishi. And we're supposed to take it by turn 9. I don't think we're supposed to take it by turn 9, because that's the German lifeline, and that supply is not coming through here. So I probably need to block these hexes up to here, and most of these guys are gonna be are gonna run out of supply, and then I can advance towards Tikhvin and Road of Life. Here I probably will retreat. Okay, let me look at this. Destroy Panzer Division by best specialist. I think it depends on what the Germans actually do. If they are very aggressive, if they try to push, which I don't think they will. They don't have too many forces here. And so yes, we will push the fascist army to the river. And so, but yeah, that's gonna be the point. So we're gonna let me just look at the. There's so many new things. Sorry if I'm a bit scatterbrained right now, because I'm trying to explore everything and see how it is and what my HQs like. I'm pretty right now. I'm doing what I usually do in these kinds of scenarios, which is kind of explore and see what the HQs have, move my supply hubs, because they're usually not very well positioned originally, or like at least to my mind. And okay, these guys need a lot of reinforcements. Like just Oh, no. Like, yeah, let's go for it. And the reinforcements are very cheap. So, regulars, yeah, these veterans can take some reinforcing too. Yeah. All these guards. Now, I think I shouldn't force Tikhvin at this point. I should, like, be on the defensive, like, prevent Germans, by the way. Let me see if... Yeah, there is a bridge here. So, like, prevent Germans from crossing any bridges. So I'm gonna give some reinforcements to these guys, because these guys are really experienced troops. But unfortunately, in a bad position, in my opinion, because actually maybe advancing here, so doing this converging attack, so like through Malaya Vishera and towards Girishi here. So holding the front here, but sending like my mobile troops towards Girishi, because the whole point here is preventing Germans from being supplied, and that's how they will lose, hopefully. Because I have too many highly experienced troops here, so... and yeah, the weakness of the Soviets is that they don't have a dedicated tank destroyer at this point. Really, like AT-1s were kind of... So, do I spend my prestige on KVs? Because the problem, like, is not really prestige. It's the fact that I will not get a KV, that KV step for my other missions in this theater of war. Which, I see. So the Soviets can't have more than one specialist step. That's clearly their weakness, and... Katyushas are kind of nice. Let's go for Katyushas. And let's... Oh, these guys are not in range. In the range of Stavka reserves. Okay. What? Oh. Talk about Soviet positioning. This is wonderful. Oh, God. Okay, and, yeah. This is not great. I'm sorry. This is bad. Alright, and so the Northwestern Front is only controlling 2 divisions. Wonderful. Oh, goodness. And I'm out of reinforcements for my infantry, which is also not wonderful. Not good. Not good. But at least I can get... What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can get some artillery. Let's get that 203mm. Yeah, these guys are going to be with me for two missions. And I don't think I really need that 45mm there, so let's get us some more arty. Just to advance. Oh, like, to bomb some Spaniards who have come in T-shirts. Like, they don't know other weather. Yeah, they've prepared for Spanish weather. Even though it can get actually snowy and cold in Spain, so... Alright, so, what else can I do? Repair any bridges? I can't do it. I can give... Nah. And, yeah, none of that, so... Let's move the HQ for these, like, for that whopping 2 divisions. And I think... Oh, tank brigade... Oh, I'm out of prestige, so... Let's see if I can do any other abilities. I don't think so. The Leningrad... HQ is... I think it's good enough. Okay, let's look at this. What's this? Okay. So, now that's interesting. So, this is the 70 millimeter. What was it? 5 something. It was like the Soviet name. So, it's the 76 millimeters, not the ZIS-3. It's the that 1936 gun, which is like this multi-purpose gun, which was a pretty powerful gun, and the Germans like used it all the time. Nice. So this is the first step, like this kind of combination of artillery and AT, which is brilliant. All right, and I might have. Yeah. Okay, I think this is it. And we've got a bunch of, like, stragglers everywhere, so... Yeah, let's just start it. I'm gonna bore you. Oh, gonna get 3 divisions. And where we... Okay, so just here. So it's not gonna impress me that much. Anyway, let's see what happens. Alright, so... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna waste the card. So, does it mean now... Oh, wow. This is just gorgeous. AP not spent. Oh my god. This is just brilliant. This is insanely... And it's kind of thematic also. Blammo. AP not spent. This is OP. At least in this, it feels like it's super OP. But we'll see what the Germans do on their turn. So it might be like that. They kick my ass, and yeah. Okay, let's move the mortars here. Slightly vulnerable, but it'll have to be like that. All right. Yeah, I've got 2 HQ upgrades because of all the experience my units got. I don't have a good feeling about this Malaya Vishra, even though I have to take it by turn 2, so like maybe the Germans will not counterattack. Here I will retreat. I want better positions, and especially for those guards and everything. The tank division. Yeah. Let's scare the AI. Let's go for this slightly more defensible position. And here I will once again try and maintain a defensive line. And send my mobile troops and some infantry just to push here. Maybe like scare the Germans off. Maybe scare them into maybe not advancing too hard. And time to dig the trenches. Okay, good. You too. On the other hand, nah. Yeah. Okay, these guys don't need any trenches, and I can't do it anyway, so in Leningrad front, yeah, diggy diggy. Good. Well, oh, I have forgotten about supply, and to be honest, I really don't need any. Right now, I'm feeling pretty good, and generally I prefer to leave 1 truck or lorry in my reserve if I can, because like then I can immediately add something if I need it, and if I don't really need it, why use it? Even if the game like warns you about something. Oh my! Oh. Okay, that tank didn't like it. That was... oh yeah, that's right. These are elites and have artillery in them. But I mean, like, that card ability does. And it's face down, so it's gonna return. It's a persistent card. I could have bought like 4 of them and used them all. This is OP. This is has been turn 1, and I already found an OP thing in this game, in this DLC. Okay, Northwestern is advancing very quickly. Okay. Probably gonna get purged very soon. All right. Alright, what does it look for the Germans? Okay, so 2 of 3 supply sources are blocked. And now I can't do anything about this motorized infantry division, which is not wonderful. Okay, let's get into the hills and maintain something. Alright, I think I've advanced far enough. Yes, this is really sad, unfortunate tank that got his ass kicked. By the way, what's the, okay. Huh, so how are they getting the supply? Is it kind of across the river, this division? Yeah, you see the pointer. Yeah, it's kind of like the AI blew it up because it expected more tanks to come in, right? So but yes, it kind of obstructs the supply, but at the same time, I don't see these guys suffering. But okay, let's keep advancing. Let's keep advancing. Let's hope this mission isn't too hard. Generally, okay. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, I'm kind of scared of pushing my tanks there, so... And by the way, Stavka should have got some Soviet infantry. Oh, it's got a T-26. Yeah, I'll give it to the tanks. Give us some more tanks. Let's repeat Dubno. Experience drop. Let's give these guys some... not enough points. But this is really cool. This 76mm gun, that's a very nice touch. On the one hand, it's a different kind of, it's a different mechanic. It's a different thing to have in a game, in this game. Because I don't think there has ever been okay, so now I really need... Okay, now... Oh, this is not changing anything. Let's see if I can... Yeah, because of the bug. Oh, yes, it's working. Nice. Alright, and I think this is it. I really need to like, cross this... Get this Kex. I don't even need to take Kirishi. Or Kirishi, or I don't know, Kirishi, probably. I really need to take this hex. Once I take this hex, everyone will go red for the Germans. Everything will go red for the Germans. Okay, but I'm getting some reinforcements, which is... something. At the same time, yeah, this is the reason why they went for destroying the bridge, so that I can... I still don't know. Like, once again, maybe it's a good enough reason, but at the same time, I'm not gonna attack Kirishi through this area, like, through across the river. It's just too suicidal. Way too suicidal for me. Okay, on the other hand, yes, I'm kind of pushing. I don't think I'll go to Road of Life, especially at this point, because like I feel like the tank will start retaliating and like immediately attacking. So let's just beef up my defenses, not give the Germans any ideas. So let's go diggy with whoever I can. Or whomever I can. And you know what? Yeah, let's move Stavka Reserve up. Let's hope they will be in supply. Yes, they will be. And this is good enough. It's really unfortunate, the positioning and the whole layouts of the HQs. Really unfortunate, but that's how it is. Anyway, let's see what the Germans do. Let me just check the chat. Do you think it's possible, at least in one of the available scenarios, to not lose a single Soviet steppe infantry or armor? That's an interesting question, because generally I am, like, even like when playing as the Germans, because, like, even as the Allies, I actually started, like, when I was playing, like, Bob Ross quite a lot. I played some of the Allied campaign a little bit. I just got carried away with the things. But generally, I am not squeamish about sustaining losses. I'm fine with losses. Generally, it's 1-1 is a good enough prediction for me, because usually I have more forces if I'm attacking. I have more strength. If it's all well prepared, I'll probably get reinforcements. So, like, I just need to attain my objectives, like, no matter what the cost. So that's my general approach to this. And so I'd say no, because it seems that the Soviet troops generally have weaker attack. They have, as you can see, they have the same defense. Oh, I didn't intend to do that, but I got lucky. So 4-3, just normal German infantry, and 2-3 normal Soviet infantry. And at this point, obviously, the Germans have more experienced troops. And what the guards look like. Grenadiers. Oh, they're just normal Soviet infantry. They're just more experienced. Yeah. Oh, no, guards have more. So, I'd say potentially, especially in lower difficulty levels, I suspect you could actually do a scenario without losing anything. But that's generally not how I play this game. Cheers, Luca Faithful. I really appreciate you checking out the UC videos, and there will be UC videos. I hope, almost sure I will do a video, at least one cracking video of this DLC by the time it comes out. So you can expect that. And yes, I've used the T26 step. I've used it to give T26s to these 26s. I like a crowd of tanks. Oh, the guards have capes. Oh, nice. Oh, yes, they have the what would you call it? What do you call it? The like they are capes slash tents. They're supposed to be connected. Like you connect 4 and you get a crappy tent. So yeah, let's see what the Germans do. Enough yakking. I'm really interested at that's like what this motorized division does here. Okay, they're counter-attacking rather weakly. Not impressing me, yes. Please don't attack. This motorized division is scaring me at this point. Okay, I'm trying to mop up my breach, but that motorized division is not doing anything. So this is not really impressing me, AI. But I have a feeling that I'm not gonna be able to. Nah, this is not happening. This is not happening. Damn snow. But yeah. This is really Ooh, I could actually soften them up, which might do something. No. Oh, no feint attack. Yeah, stingy me. And should I do a bit of a... Should I play to the stereotype and do a bit of a suicidal attack? Oh, nice. So Northwestern is advancing very quickly. But I really wanted to have a feint attack or something. Okay, next turn I'm crossing that hex, and oh, it's like I don't even have to because of this bog here, it's effectively not letting any supplies through. So some supplies come in, but none come out. So all of these tanks are running out of supplies, so which is great, which is absolutely wonderful. That's something I'd like to see more of. Okay, let's do this. I think next turn we're gonna start, like, already pushing. Oh. Yeah, these guys are still in supply, which is not great. Huh. Damn it, still in supply. Yeah, there's kind of the bog still, like, lets some garbage through, which is not great. Huh. And I can't do anything at this point, like not even feint attacks, which I don't have enough points for. And yeah, I'm not really in the mood for those suicidal attacks. This is not critical. Right, the tanks will have to wait a little bit. But yeah, otherwise good. Otherwise good. I think I'll move. Let's see if I can give some reinforcements to my troops. I'm not going to. This is... I wonder if this infantry will be able to actually push into the forest and into my HQ. Let's hope they don't. Oh, should I play it safe? Yeah, I'll play it safe. Screw it. Alright, so Northwestern. Can I do anything useful? No. Reinforcements, none. And Leningrad. Yeah, let's give them this. Yeah, just no step. The classic traditional Soviet not one step back, even though that order was issued much later. Okay. Road of Life. Regulars, veterans. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start pushing into the road of life as well. Let's see how it goes. Okay, the Germans are getting reinforcements on turn 6. Oh, I'm gonna take that area by turn 6, come on. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Yes, please retreat. Ah. Okay, that's no retreat was pretty useful. And the enemies are actually losing, but still only there. Feels like it's gonna be a suicidal attack this time. Oh, let me just see. Northwestern doesn't have any feint attack capability. But what I need to do at this point is really like do this. I don't care if but also bring as much artillery as I can. So I'm guessing I will. Do I get... Yeah, let's get 8 command points. I think Northwestern was... Okay, let's hope I actually can... squeeze these guys out. Oh, yes, please. More of that. Cornered, please. Nah. Alright. Let's retreat with the cavalry, destroy that division, and... hopefully I'll be able to use that 203mm to destroy German trucks. / lorries. Or stroke lorries, if we go all British. With this one. Oh, these tanks are crap, aren't they? You are not impressing me, tanks. I really wanted that artillery support. So, okay, so next turn, neither of the German tanks are going to attack, so these guys are going to start running out of supply. So I think it's about time I kind of started already pushing. Let's look at the supply situation. It's kind of a bit dangerous in here. Yeah, let's move my Stavka Reserve HQ. Lucas says, also you should turn on the odds counter. It really helps me decide whether an attack is worth the risk. You do it through the menu. Odds counter? Which is it? I don't see any of it. Where is it, Luca? Oh, of course. Just give me a second. So, like, is it show odds in the combat sheet? Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh, allow one more turn on classic and hard. No, let's continue. Okay, where is it? And now you'll see all of my saves, of course. Or is it? Is it Moscow? Is it restart? Let's see how it goes. All right, back to the game, and so what's changed? Is it like just that thing on the right? Like, was it there in the beginning? I actually forget. But I'm assuming it wasn't. So okay, the tank division is not going to attack, which is good. I'm presuming. Oh, yes, absolutely. Like, what is a good attack? It's a good question. Alright, so I can actually do a set-piece attack on this division. I'd like it to suffer. So let's make it suffer. Yes, it's cornered. Excellent. And it's gonna die. Oh not as quickly as I really wanted it to die, but anyway. Okay, let's get us a little beef. And I have some artillery next to Kirishi, which is great. Let's look at the supply situation. It's not great, obviously. Turn 6, so... No, I think I'm pretty well positioned at this point. So, right now, given the German reinforcements, I really need to push into this area. By turn 6, if I am fully surrounding Kirishi, it's going to be great. Just to prevent Germans from getting any reinforcements. Alright, next turn, so Tikhvin will have to go on turn 6. I think it will go on turn 6. I'm doing pretty well. Let's see what the Germans do. Yeah, they're doing a little bit of counter-attacking, but, like, that's pretty much all they're gonna do. This is pathetic. Alright, so this actually went much better than I expected, so... Okay, I've lost my... I haven't lost! Holy crap, that division actually survived! 285th Rifle Division, yes! You're still, super inexperienced, but yeah, you did your job. You served the motherland. Of course, there are no retreats. Let's get us some prestige. This is tempting, to damage them instead of attacking. No. Yes, excellent. And now goodbye, motorized infantry. Give us some more experience. Oh, come on. Yeah, unstaffed reserve is a bit too far. Or maybe not. Yeah, give us some supplies to the hungry horses, and yes, this is getting somewhere, and we can. I can actually do a set piece attack, but not very successfully. I see, and yeah, I think I can pretty comfortably and confidently advance here now. I'll wait for the road to life to actually kind of run out of food, run out of pizza, as I usually say, and yeah, I can't build any bridges. Even though, actually, interestingly, ironically, the Soviets were pretty advanced in terms of a lot of their engineering equipment, including bridge building sets and, like, units. City in ruins, like the best news, like the worst news possible. Okay, at least they'll run out of food to begin with. So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be good enough. So next turn they're not getting any reinforcements, which is what I like to see. So these guys are getting here, so I can actually start bombarding them. And I can't get my 203mm units. Oh, they're already veterans. Excellent. Any closer to business, so yeah, I'll have to do. Yeah, Kirishi, right now, at this point, Kirishi is not a big priority, to be honest. Oh! That was interesting. Because right now, because I still have 3 turns to take Kirishi, or Kirishi, whatever. Right, so my only goal here is to prevent them from getting reinforcements. That would be nasty. I really don't want that. But otherwise, it's... Okay, they're getting some no retreats. Let's see if I can... Yeah, let's go for set-piece attack, just because it's less of a chance of losing... causing a... Ah, you bums! You, what have I done? You bums! You assholes. That was nasty. That was a nasty move by the AI. So it used the rear guard, and I didn't take Kirishi. Or Kirishi, whatever. I'm gonna say whatever all the time now. They just... Oh my god. This is cheeky. Okay, oh, nice. But this is cheek, yeah. It's cornered now. So let's kill it. Let's kill it to death. Okay, Stavka is not gonna repair a lot. I think this is the only mission where we see Stavka, so let's give it like a free upgrade and screw it. Okay, let's kill the Kurishi defenders. The proud and cheeky and brave defenders of Kurishi. Or whatever. Okay, nice. So Kurishi is ours. So potentially give us an edge in the coming missions. And now let's take Tikhvin. And unfortunately, we've actually kind of blasted Tikhvin to something. And now we'll have to take some losses. Because they can even hide their tanks in the rubble. Okay, so Tikhvin is ours. God, I hate City in Ruins. This is like the worst. It's the worst. Okay, I'm guessing we'll just have to wait. We just have to wait for... Okay, can I bring any useful units? Like all of these beats up... dead beats and everything? No. I think this is it. I'm not gonna bring any artillery. Let's hope I'll be able to squeeze the elite German infantry out of that forest to re-establish the road of life. Which the Soviets actually did. Oh, come on. Be a sport. Whoever's the commander of Army Group North at this point, I really don't remember. Okay. Whoops. And I've cleared the map. I'm gonna clear the map. Leningrad is gonna repeat, so he's gonna reappear at least in another mission. So like I'd still say I might take more expensive options, but like this emergency supply ability is one of the best abilities an HQ can have. So like if it's cheaper, it's even better. And yes, hello, everyone's dead. You can go home now. Yes, I know who Night Phoenix is. I think he might actually, or might even be a subscriber of this channel. But I actually haven't seen their content. I know that they do like a lot of the same content that I do, but no, I haven't seen their stuff. All right, so I'm victorious. All the objectives are mine. Everyone is dead, and I'm the hero of the Soviet Union. So I completed Tikhvin's offensive scenario, just completed it. Was a key position on the road of life, which brought a trickle of supplies to the shores of Lake Ladoga. When it was shipped or driven over an ice road to the besieged city of Leningrad, it fell to the Germans in November of 1941, but the Red Army rushed forces to the sector and were able to retake Tikhvin only 1 month later. The victory saved Leningrad from total starvation. Alright, that was pretty... surprisingly easy. Okay, so the next step is going to be Rostov Offensive, and well, as the winter closes in, and this is still historic stuff. So the Soviets actually pushed the Germans out of Rostov in 1941. Hopefully, they will repeat that success. I'm really unhappy that I kind of wasted that card because it was so powerful. The 1st Panzer Army is advancing towards Rostov, covered only weakly by its left by the 17th Army west of Vrashilovgrad. Today, Vrashilovgrad is, I think, it's Donetsk, I think. So where all of the separatist stuff happened in Ukraine. Hit that exposed left flank hard and strike Taganrog. Decisive action may just be able to cut off the Panzer spearhead before it has a chance to retreat behind the Mirs River line. This is pretty much like the mirrored version of the rush to Rostov or drive to Rostov scenario that we had in Barbarossa, in late Barbarossa. So let's see, we've got quite a lot of stuff here. But I'm suspecting the Germans are gonna have, so we need to hold Rostov, and I'm assuming we'll have to hold it, like, forever. And the Germans are getting supplies, from everywhere, But, this railway line is incredibly valuable. And I actually remember it from... 23 steps lost. This is going to take a while for me to get used to. I restarted missions from way less in the West Company. Oh god, I just no. That's how I play this game. Okay, get used to it. I suffer losses. I tolerate them. Losses are a part of war. I achieve objectives. I don't count losses. So that's how I fought in the West. That's how I fought as the Germans, and that's how certainly I'm gonna fight as the Soviets. And so, even on hard, even though, like, on hard, I remember there were a couple of points where it kind of slightly bit me in the bum, like, not being rather cavalier with my losses. Like, there were a couple of situations. I remember the, Dnieper crossing missions, which is kind of very short, very puzzly, relatively easy mission. But I lost so many troops in Ukraine, in the Ukraine scenario, that I had a lot of difficulty kind of reinforcing them, and I had to be very creative about actually taking Dnieper crossings. It was much more difficult than it should have been. But at this point, anyway, back to this mission. So, even in, like, when you played as the Germans, played this mission, this area, and the Germans, this bit of railway lines between Stalino and Taganrog, right? So it's very important that, like for the Germans, like, it's critical. If the Soviets break through here, and remember, these are just Italians and Hungarians and stuff, so, like, not the best of troops, right? So, like, Italians, right? So you can actually break through here, and this railway line effectively cuts any supply to all of these horrifyingly looking tanks, right? So, and all of these mountaineer divisions and everything. So that's effectively our objective here. So cut that railway line. And everything, I think, now needs to be subordinated to that. So, like, whatever I do. One thing that scares me, though, is that I need to hold Rostov, and I need to hold Rashilograd. Okay, so Rashilograd I don't worry about. Rostov, it's kind of scary, because I don't know what's going to happen when they... If, and probably when they actually take it, because will I have time to retake it? We'll see. But oh my god. Oh, actually, they've changed the skin for the Leibstandard Adolf Hitler, which is interesting. So it was like just a standard SS division, SS motorized division, like brown truck and everything. So can I actually reinforce this NO Rostov unit? NO People's Militia. So I can actually give them some defenses. I can give them, for example, this nice 76mm. Oh, it's not as great as 45. So yeah, I'll give them the AT. I'm gonna give them an AT. I'm gonna give them some reinforcements. I'm gonna give them some digging in. I'm gonna give them some shovels. That's for sure. And I think that'll have to do, because these guys are not gonna survive. These are dead meat, really. Like, no, they're dead on arrival. But this tank brigade, which is just a brigade, let's turn it into something bigger than what it is. And I think let's give it Katyushas and some armor steps, and yeah, so that it's very heavy hitting. And by the way, okay, so the 56th Army is ooh, this is interesting. Should I? No. The 56th Army is defending, so this is one-off HQ. And so then we've got the Southern Front, which is, yeah, Cherevchenko and Remzov. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, I think I'm not gonna waste my tanks really defending here. Screw it. Screw it. I'm gonna beef up my tanks and I'm gonna push west and see how it goes. Like deep operations, baby. It's deep or nothing. So let's give as much force to the spearhead, this infantry spearhead. Give them some artillery. Okay, these guys are gonna stay with me, so let's give them 203. Okay, these guys are gonna die. Okay, let's see if there are any units that are actually well positioned. This is... what's the terrain? Okay, this is a bog. So they actually can defend, but I don't have prestige. So no prestige, no interest. Let's continue. Let's start with a mission. Oh, one thing. Let's move the HQ... yeah, closer to the expected breakthrough. Hopefully expected. Yeah, let's give us some... yeah, I'm really not hoping, like, let's give these guys there have at least some chance of defending there. These guys are, like, really not happening. This is not happening. Except that I'm suspecting that I'll be the first to actually go, which is... make me somewhat more hopeful. That, oh. So, okay, let's see if I can actually find a better position for this. Yeah, the lack of supply is not great. What if I go for this and then... oh. Too much dirt? I can't actually put a supply line there. A supply hub there. Okay, let's go for this. I'll need to advance, so... hopefully this will work. Oh, and the Germans are getting reinforcements. Turn 2 here. Turn 3 also there. So I really need to take Stalino and prevent them from getting reinforcements. That's essentially like the guidance for me of where to go and what to do. All right. Okay, so this is good. This is good news. So the Italians are not going to hold so well. So let's force them to retreat, hopefully. No. No dice. Okay, I think I'll have to bring in the tanks. I've got an overrun, which makes me very happy, but it's not going to help me at all. Okay, another overrun. But I will not be able to do anything else. So let's push the Italians. Hopefully... Nah. This is pretty much the extent of my attack. Let's hopefully defend that flank. I should have probably actually moved my specialist steps here. And let's take better terrain for defense. And, Rostov, you're scaring me. Okay. Let's get better defenses, and, what can I do here? What can I do here? What I can do is, okay, send this infantry division away and get this cavalry just so that they are equipped with AT guns and... yeah, I'm gonna retreat. I don't think I can do anything useful here. It's just except losing troops. So, like, at this point, I just need to keep this this supply hub. But terrible weather is actually killing me right now. And prevent the Soviets from getting to Rostov very easily. Let them split here. Maybe I'll try to lure them. Because I really don't need all this stuff for supplies. Because I'm getting supplied from this area. Just I need to keep the bridge clear. And take that railway. Because, like, to be honest, if you see what's the Soviet AI does when you play as Germans, they kind of do the same thing. I should have moved those specialist steps. I usually do that. I've forgotten about them at this point. So so if you are very careless, if you are too aggressive, by the way, No, I can actually shorten the front here. What if I... Can I move it? Nah. No, I can't do it. Let it be that. So, if you're not careful around this area, if you're not correctly positioning your infantry, of which you get actually less, usually, because, like, most of the divisions will have been, like, kind of battered by the time you reach Rostov, like, the Soviets will rush for this place, will rush it. Like, as soon as they get the chance, they'll just go for it. Okay. Can I entrench anyone? Yes, let's do that. A minor retreat actually might also be useful, but let's just entrench as much as I can. I don't think I'll move Southern Front yet, but okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see what the Germans do. I'm kind of scared. I'm just really worried at what these nasty tanks are gonna do. Yeah, they're just gonna like whack my entire divisions just in one go. Oh my god. Right now, the only thing I'm hoping for is City in Ruins. City in Ruins is gonna be a godsend. Oh, so much for a breakthrough. What's that symbol? That's new. Oh, recon enforce capable units. Oh. And recon enforce possible. Alright, so it kind of... Yeah, I'll have to entrench those units in Schachte. Nah. Yeah, that's what it like to be on the receiving end of Blitzkrieg. Alright. Alright, so it's been a bit of a setback. My cavalry did not hold, but now I've got some more tanks in business, and I can actually significantly damage them. Ah, come on! Why no overruns? Please, cut. Okay. But I'm breaking that railway line. Let's see how... And they've set up a supply hub there. And pretty much... But how... Oh, I see. I see. So that whole railway thing, like, it wasn't for anything. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Why are you calling me at 11? Just give me a second. Alright, let's see. Okay, my cavalry will have to... Okay, this is a setback. This is making me rather unhappy. This Taganrog thing. I need to take it by turn 6. Holy crap. This, okay, I feel like this is a much more difficult mission than, Huh. What if I play the cheeky? I don't know. I suspect it's not gonna change too much, but yeah, I need anything. Whatever works or doesn't work. This is... Okay, Alright, the tanks have suffered. This is kind of overwhelming. This is kind of overwhelming. And these divisions are dead. Just no way around it. And I somehow need to take this Bolshek-Krepinskaya. I don't have any reinforcements, but I have the cavalry. I wonder if it's very intelligent of me to actually send them there. Just like or maybe like just to distract them. Maybe it's gonna work. Alright, let's kind of consolidate the front here. I'm actually really happy that my tank divisions are functional, worthwhile. But, like, the German supply lines are way too good. They're way too good. Much better than I expected. Yeah, and I should have moved those specialist steps. Alright. I think this is good enough. Yeah, especially those Katyushas. I could have used them with my cavalry or something. Alright, let's see how it goes. This is not gonna go well. I promise you, this is not gonna go well. Alright. But at the same time, they're not going for serious attacks. Well, and then they went for serious attacks. Ah, my 203mm. No. Okay, they're going for feint attacks. And I'm out of AT step. And now they're gonna attack. No, they're not attacking. Interesting. But the bad thing is that, yes, they've breached me and Rostov is theirs. Damn it. Oh, the AI is not, it tries to be very clever. Oh. Oh my god. Let's see what I get. What's this? Is this a glitch? Okay, I've lost Rostov. I need to retake it by turn 5. Huh. Alright. Well, I can do the cheeky once again. And, well, deprive these guys, these rubes, of their supplies. Okay, let's push these guys out. Push these guys in. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like I should have been more aggressive in this area of the map. But unfortunately, there are no bridges here. Oh, like, huh. Okay, I see the picture. There are, like, and I don't have a bridging ability. Okay, I think it's time to be a bit more aggressive. Rostov, okay, so they're running out of supplies, even though I have no clue how I'm gonna... Feint attacks are not gonna work, and this guy is just crazy. My only hope at this point is that they are gonna move someone weaker into Rostov. That's my only hope now. Okay, I'm gonna resupply my tanks, and gonna try and take... Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. That's the original thoughts. That's the original thoughts, and they're not within range of their HQs, which is great. Okay, and... yeah, I think this guy will retreat. Let's replace them with someone... probably not more cavalry-like, I'd say. Probably someone slightly less dead. Alright. Or maybe not. Yeah, retreats here. I still want to maintain my supply line. Still want to maintain my front line here. Okay, so this is going to hell for the Germans, at least for one turn. And I still feel pretty good here. Alright. Relatively good here. So, how many... Okay, I'm not going to be able to... are they going to go for Scharte? Okay, yeah, let's reinforce that cavalry. And do I give a no-retreat order? Yeah, let's give a no-retreat order to someone. Or maybe... to these... Oh, they're not within range. They're not within range, so... Here's your no-retreat order. Yeah, like, let's hope I manage to... I actually can use... I think I can use these tanks in a cheeky way, even though they're kind of useless. even though that's not what I intended. Yeah, I really don't want them to break through there. Oh, by the way, does 56th Army... Oh, yes! So the 56th Army actually has... it has all of the abilities I need, so let's make sure that the Germans don't break through. Oh, they won't be able to. Yeah, it's like, it's the big river. It's the big river. Alright, so Southern Front is still within range for most of the troops I care about, so let's go for it. Okay, next turn they're getting another division, which is not great. Let's see what they do. Oh yes, and I'm wondering what's up with the sound. They sound effects, and I didn't turn them down. I just hear the music. Probably a glitch. I'm kind of happy to see that their attention is actually focused on this area, because right now, this push has done its job. I've done what I needed to. And right now, I just need to keep them off balance and forcing them to, like, scatter their forces and, like, to solve, like, many easy problems. And like, really lose their focus. Like, screw the losses. And I say, like, Jakub actually asked if it's possible to do this, if it's possible to do a no losses playthrough of this DLC. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so these guys are still out of supply. And there's no chance in hell I am taking Stalino, which is really unfortunate, but I really don't need to take Stalino. I need to... let's see what the Germans are guessing there. Okay, let's just surround it. And hopefully they will not be able to break through that easily this time. And let's look at my supply situation. It's not wonderful. But I will be able to move the Southern Front, actually south, and attack these tanks, but... yeah, Rostov is mine. Even though I should have probably... No, I'm gonna send cavalry just as a distraction and send my NKVZ troops to not one step back and really do this and prevent them from ever getting any stupid ideas about attacking Rostov again, and at least until next year. Yeah, let's... do I have a feint? Yeah, I have the feint attack capability, but I will not be... I don't have the points for that. But let's bring as many troops to the bank of the river as I can. Do I have... Oh, I should have taken Bolshevik... Oh, yes, I'm already failing. This is a restart. So, how... Yeah, it's been an hour and 14 minutes. But let's see how it goes. This obviously is not like an ideal, a perfect playthrough, certainly, but I think I've already hit some of the right buttons. Alright, and okay, so the Germans are out of supply, their HQ is out of supply, which is great, and it was a big mistake by the AI to set up their probably last supply hub. And yeah. So let's move the Southern Front. Do I have... Oh, I have some reinforcements. And let's give them here. Yeah, let's give them to some of the more capable divisions and move... yeah, can I give it... yeah, let's give it to some of these guys and move... This is a pretty fast HQ. Alright, I think this is good enough. Not good enough, I mean, we've missed Bolshevik reference there, but I think this is good enough, given that. Alright, so Dmitrievka is free for us to take. Why didn't you retreat? Come on, retreat now. Okay, they've got another division there. But I think my mistake here was that I wasn't I wasn't aggressive enough. I was kind of really scared by all of those German tank okay, a little breakthrough here. I think it's time for me to start retreating. But, yeah. Because these guys have pretty much done their jobs. Oh. And they're getting their reinforcements. They're getting, like, the Kampftruppen. Oh, yeah, the Germans have... Actually, interesting. So they have the Heeresgruppe Süd in this mission. Because, like, if you play as the Germans, you only have the Panzergruppe 1, which is interesting. Or maybe not. Okay, let's... Free the tanks! Free the Willy! Okay, so Dmitrievka is ours, and we need to take the Bolshevik. And unfortunately, I think it'll involve some losses, I feel. Like, next turn, they're gonna start running, they're gonna start not very happy, let's put it this way. They're gonna start running out of supplies, but yeah. Let's go for the losses. Let's do the stereotypical Soviet thing. No, I'm not taking it this turn. Yeah, I think I should have been more aggressive around this area, because they're not doing anything here. So their first attempt, like their first objective, by the way, nice weather around Rostov. Their first, objective and idea, and what they want to do and what the AI is trying to do right off the bat, is to take Rostov. That's what they want to do. So they don't care about Bolshevik and everything. So my thought here is to actually... So what's my HQ? Oh, they took my HQ. Okay. This is not great, but... Okay, I can get some armor, and... So, they didn't care about it, so had I been slightly more aggressive there, because I was so scared of it, and... Yeah. I may have kind of distracted them. I may have distracted some of the guys that went to defend Stalino. May have been easier, so I was a bit too passive between Bolshevik and Dmitrievka, I think. So that's my mistake for the mission. Alright, so these guys are not attacking next turn, which is great. Yeah, and Takan Rogs turn 6. Oh, this is not happening. This is not happening. Oh, and I'm getting Southern Front. And there's this breakthrough. Which is not wonderful either. But yeah, I did not have enough of a momentum to actually do Stalino very comfortably. Let's put it this way. Okay, they're gonna continue with our breakthrough. Oh, cheeky. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. But I've got overstretched there. And... Damn, it feels like maybe I should have tried to press through the forests. Like, not go to Stalino. It felt like a bit too much of a detour there. Huh. Okay, this is an interesting mission. Like, Tikhvin was pretty easy, so, like as you have seen, it was mostly a no-brainer. An obvious thing you were supposed to do here. Like, the thing is still reasonably obvious, but it's... Okay, come on, just kill them. Just give me this give me this objective, people. I really want it. Just don't be dicks, Germans. I know, like, from the Leibstandard Adolf Hitler, and you're probably, like, dicks by definition. Nice alliteration. Always brings the point forward, but come on, just once. Be nice. All right. I think this is it for this attempt, because I'm not going to guess any further. I'm going to get screwed at this area, totally. They're going to break through, and I'm going to get pissed off. So, no. So I've made a couple of mistakes here, and... Alright, so someone actually asked me to do a mission. Look at a mission. So I think... Kerch Lansing scenario. So how much time do I have? I've still got 40 minutes. Yeah, let's do the scenario. And if we have some time left, I will go back to this mission and restart, and we'll see how it goes. All right. So we have Moscow test play. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, it's always test play. It doesn't matter. It's not reflecting the version of the game. And so we've got defense of Moscow. We've got Kerch Lansing. Let's look at it. And take a drink. Alright, so... our forces have little experience in amphibious attacks, and you can expect no air support or modern tank units, of course. We do have the element of surprise, however, and it's believed defending forces are only a thin screen. Take Kerch and Feodosia quickly, and push on before the Axis forces can establish a coherent defensive line. Note your amphibious forces do not all have to land on the turn they appear. Oh, the Feodosia landings will commence on turn 2. So unlike the usual rule, where if you don't land on turn 1, you actually lose that unit and it goes into your future reinforcements thing. Okay, it does look like a bit of a just battalions. I'm gonna land brigades, naval brigades, division. Oh, parts of divisions. The first part of division, like. All right. This looks pretty. Oh, I can take Kerch. No, I can't. Oh. So, what am I supposed to do here? Alright. Right now, I'm just trying stuff out. And Bulganak Bay, I have to take it on turn 1. Oh my god! This is supposed to be suicidal, isn't it? And I don't think I'll be able to. Okay. Suicidal it is! Oh my god! And I've got some, yes, artillery preparation. This is a wonderful, wonderful card. Okay, I've achieved a breakthrough. Of sorts. Holy crap. That was insane. Alright, let's see how it goes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Jakub. This is the Kerch Lansing. This is the Kerch Slaughter. You asked about whether it was possible to do this campaign, this DLC without losses. And at this point, I can comfortably say no. This is insane. This is insane. Oh, and the Germans have their supports. Let's hope it's not like it's not endless. But at least I can start already pushing them out and have units that are actually prepared and not suppressed and everything. So, actually, I haven't looked at my objectives. So I need Feodosia and Kerch on turn 3. And so in Feodosia... Oh, it's like actually slightly better prepared here. Yeah, Mountaineers, experienced veteran units. Yeah, I think I'll go for this. Do the attack. Oh, yeah, Feodosia is going to be mine. Feodosia is going to be mine. Those guys dead. Okay, this is slightly easier. This is slightly less suicidal. Looks more like a well-prepared military. So these guys are 44th Army, so I'm assuming all of them are. So let's plot the 44th Army here. so that I can actually get reinforcements. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Actually, pretty well supplied and everything. So let's get us some tanks and... yeah. So the landing in Theodosia is slightly less roughshod. But in Kerch, yes, it's this. It's like all of these suicidal attacks. But at least I'm forcing them to retreat. Good, 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 good. Alright. Okay, let's defend the supplies. What do my supplies look like? Okay, I see. Okay, so I've got the ports, so I've got the railway lines, so I really don't need to push any units, I mean, like, plop any, I don't need to plop any supply hubs yet, so let's plop the HQ for the 51st Army, whoever's, its commander is... a nobody. So, what was the name? What was the name of the what was the name that directors used for films that he really hated and really didn't want their real name on? Adam something or Alan Pusey, but no, that's Monty Python. Like Alan something. And so this is pretty much it. So we don't have a commander. We have a commander, but it really doesn't really want to be named. Because it's such a disaster. Alright, at least they got some experience. That's better than nothing, I'm assuming. Yeah, let's get us some NKVD also. And yeah. Actually, like, these NKVD units, like as special troops, are actually kind of appropriate because NKVD was very much in charge of all sorts of, like, what you would call commandos, or like all sorts of Spetsnaz units like that were back then, essentially appeared back then. Actually, they appeared before the war, but that for the most part, they were doing that. Like all of those commando-style units that you would be dropped within deep in enemy territory, because like the Soviet partisan movement, like it wasn't just like chaps that like running around like with guns they nicked off Germans and everything, and like just people who like, oh yes, we are gonna defend our country and everything. Effectively, like the NKVD like dropped people, dropped sabotage specialists like commandos to train those people, dropped weapons and everything. So it was a very concerted effort. It wasn't just a random random thing. Which I actually, interestingly, like, many games don't reflect, to be honest. Like, in so many games that, like, show the Soviet-German front, it's usually this kind of sporadic, random thing. Yeah, when I did the Hex of Steel stream, I was, like, really cursing that thing, like, because you can do this sporadic, random, partisans appearing out of nowhere. Like, which is not particularly appropriate for North Africa, I think. It's not very well known for its kind of guerrilla movements. Okay, let's start pushing from Kerch. But yeah, so for the Soviets, like concerted, directed efforts by the Soviets actually were a big factor behind the partisan movement. All right, 45 millimeters. Who needs them? Okay, I need you to hold. I just need you to hold. Don't... you can die, but I need to... you may die, but you have to hold. Alright, so this HQ is going somewhere, and that somewhere is forward. Okay, so am I getting any reinforcements? I'm getting reinforcements. Which is great. I totally agree with you, Jakub. It kind of looks interesting, especially the fact that you like the original objectives are very easy. So, but taking all of the other stuff, advancing towards like the rest of the Crimea, it might suspect I already see kind of a lot of potential for Soviet for German and Romanian counteroffensives. and trying to push me back. So, this is at least an interesting layout for the mission. So like slightly interesting formats. I wish there was another division actually being deployed in Philadelphia, because I feel like there's gonna be fighting, a lot of fighting very soon here. I have some trucks. Do I need them? Yeah. I don't think I need them around Kerch yet. Nah. But I will need them, because this is probably gonna turn into positional warfare here. On the other hand, the 44th Army has the emergency supply ability. Screw it. Not gonna change it. Uh-huh. And another division, or like brigade or regiment is dead. Goodbye. Get in line. Yeah, this mission is deadly. This mission is deadly for the Soviets. Like, you're supposed to take lots of damage. Okay, so there's this cavalry division, and do we have anyone? No, these units are crap. Okay, and I won't be. Stupid dirts. Now, I think someone. Oh, creepy. Nice name. I think like you've been in one of those in one of these streams, because I remember the name. Said that, oh yes, I restart the mission if I get enough losses. Now this is where I usually restart the mission if the dirt is way too game breaking for me. It's just like breaking the game in the sense that it's making it not particularly fun, if you wish. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be next turn. Oh, and I need to take Oysul this turn. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm way on schedule. This is, okay, and the next one is gonna be Sudak. Oh my god. Turn 5, and I have a feeling that I should have landed in Sudak as well. It feels like could I have actually landed there? Because it feels like I should have. Because I'm not gonna break through here. Oh, I could. And let's at least damage them. But this is just impossible. This is just impossible. And then, Karasubazar. Okay, this is not crazy. Turn 9. Oh, and this one is turn 11, so shouldn't be too crazy. But Oysul, ugh. I mean, like, turn 5, I'm probably gonna take it. Oh, by the way, let's not lose for Feodosia. But otherwise, I don't need your stinking trucks. Yeah, and they're entrenching already. This is not going well, but this is just first try, so as usual. As usual, it's gonna go very badly. Or not very goodly. Okay. Oh, come on, they're holding on. Finally a breakthrough in all of these stupid stragglers. Actually, those level step, those step 3, level 3 stragglers actually kind of stopped me from advancing earlier through this bridge, because there was a level 3 straggler right before the bridge, and I couldn't have moved around it like very easily. So probably it could have like killed the mission for me. Let's get some reinforcements, and we'll keep advancing and hopefully getting somewhere. At least I'm getting reinforcements. Of course, it's gonna be, very weak tanks. Exactly what I need. This Kerch thing is a disaster, and this game is actually very good at reflecting that. It was a disaster in real life. Like, horrifying disasters, like crap loads of losses for the Soviets. Oh, yeah. the game oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, this guy has just dropped there. Did I miss it? Did I miss the landing crafts? That's weird. Okay, anyway, I have seconds to dark. I've got my 1936 mm gun. Yeah, so this HQ has got it, and let's give it to some guys and see how it goes. And let's look at my supply situation. Okay, now I need a supply hub because of these stupid stragglers. Alright, do I have any? No reinforcements for me today. And this one... Alright. See you, Creepy. I appreciate your name. Appreciate you coming today. So if you'd like, the stream is gonna stay up for quite a long time, and you can finish it if you like. All right, cheers. Good luck. So we've got some in routinious ones, the guys at Sadak. But there is potential. I see the potential here. So, right now, as of now, the only mistake, the only problem here is this Oisul thing. This Oisul area, right? So, because I think I got a bad combination of bad weather and stragglers, which are always, are so wonderful. That I wasn't able to actually get to it quickly enough, so... Okay, that's a mistake. But otherwise, I feel like I'm still not doing terribly. Let's look at the German supply lines. So they're getting supplied via this road. Given the size of the supply hub, they're probably getting supplied actually just through the railway. So I need to take that road. Let's see. Yeah, no. It's not enough. So let's take that mountain regiment and I don't need to hold Sudak, which is interesting. Oh yes. So I've blocked these two supply hubs. So the south of the German front is actually vulnerable now. So actually, I'll probably be able to kill it a bit later. But so far, let's limit ourselves to just destroying some of these Romanian divisions. But I feel like this is pretty much our only hope of achieving anything, because I'm not gonna break through these German divisions. Just no chance. No chance in hell, and I probably need that supply hub now at this point. And I probably can actually remove this one, because it's really not helping. Just because of one stupid infantry division. Yeah, I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna leave it, I mean. Yeah. Let's see if I get any more reinforcements. I don't think so. No. And, this is it. Let's see what Manstein does, because it's the, 11th Army. Huh. Interesting. So the Germans are not trying to break out, which is kind of... Oh yeah, they're trying to break out. They're retreating. They're trying to protect their defensive lines here. Oh yeah. This is somewhat unfortunate, but yes, let's do this just to maintain the inability. Oh yeah, and they're just retreating to slightly more supplied positions. Okay, can I do anything with these? Oh no, wait a sec. These stupid tanks. Do I have feint attacks? No, this is just artillery. Like, crap loads of artillery, and... I mean, then there's this cavalry, really battered cavalry. Huh. You know what? Yes. No. Oh, please retreat. Please retreat. Be a nice person. Yes. Yes. Nice. Okay, oh, that was a mistake. That was not right. Excellent. So, I'm getting somewhere, I think. So, all of this entire line is out of supply. Can I bring this? Oh, no, I can't. Anyway. This entire line, defensive line, is now out of supply, and I am not really well positioned to advance towards Nizhny Hirsky. But yeah, I need to Karashubasar. Oh crap! Turn 9 in 2 turns. No, I'm not taking this one. Maybe Nizhny Hirsky. Maybe I'll take it in time. Like I just have 11 turns, so anyway. But like this Karashubasar is not gonna be mine. Oh, Bazar. This is just not happening. Let's move the HQ. I'm not getting any reinforcements. Oh yeah, here's your supply. And the 51st Army doesn't have any reinforcements either. Let's see how it goes. Alright, alright. And it seems that the German reaction is rather toothless, to be honest. It's really not impressing me. Oh yes, oh yes. But I still am my troops are way too weak to actually do anything to the Germans. My only hope is to, like, at this point, is to soften them up with artillery. Ply them with artillery and then hopefully kill them. Nah. But, like, this is how it'll have to be. But, like, I feels like this DLC is not going to be very easy. Like, the start was very easy. The developers of the game have actually learned to make the first missions easy. Because, God, the original, like, the first missions in the original Unity of Command, like the original campaigns of Unity of Command 1 was so difficult, so... I really want to break through here. I really want to resupply these guys. I'm probably not getting anywhere anyway, so, but, like, please get close to this Karasubazar. Yeah, let's do suicide. Let's go suicidal. Yes, good. Okay. Suicidal will work this time. Let's finish off the Romanians, and at least I can actually get some supplies in by way of expanding my supply hub. Actually, kind of consider consolidating my supply hub in just one area and one location is generally a very bad idea, tactically, like logistically, because it's because quite often, if you rely on just one big supply hub, it means that, like, most of your troops are gonna be on the very boundaries of its reach, right? At the limit of its reach, and you will not be able to remove any capacity from that single supply hub. Yeah, whenever you need it, whenever your units get beyond that reach. And it can be, like, actually crippling for the game, so it's generally a better idea to have more than one, but I've went for the, I should have used nah, I failed. I failed you. I failed you, audience. Okay, the Germans are very defensive at this point. They're not trying to counterattack, even though it feels like they have the troops to push me, but they're trying to lure me. They're trying to lure me into... Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna go for the card. This is not a campaign. I can do the card. So I haven't spent the action, and I really want to take this Nizhny Hirsky. Yes. Let's get rid of these guys, and I hate them. And let's push. Push, push, push. And I'm yet to see a Soviet tank division to actually create an overrun. I've seen an infantry do it, like right now, but not... Alright, can I... Okay, I can actually destroy these divisions, just in case. just in case they decide to do something nasty to my front lines. I'm really happy with the fact that I really don't need to... I needn't hold Sadak. That's very good. Because otherwise it would have been just nasty. Really, really super annoying. Okay, let's kill that division. At least get close to Krasubazar. But yeah, I'm not getting anywhere there. Not on turn 9, not on turn 10, probably not on turn 11 even. This is way too far. I was not very efficient at taking that dealing with that mission. Okay, my HQs are out of points, so let's mop up that division. The Germans are still in supply. Let's correct that. And let's keep pushing, pushing, and pushing. Alright. These are surrounded. And I think this is it. This is good enough. I mean, not really good, but let's see if I can take actually take the last objective on time. But I think I wasted too much time in the east. It's a difficult place to actually start, so it's like it's a disaster right from the start. But oh yeah, of course, they have defenses. Why am I not surprised? And we've got a no retreat also, which is not great either. So we'll actually have to pay for it with blood. Alright, let's move my HQs, which actually should have done earlier than that. But I kind of agree with Jakub, because this... I kind of see what I've done wrong with Isul. So I was way too sluggish with taking Kerch and advancing there, and got a bit unlucky there. But this Karasubazar... I have no clue right now. I have to think about it, but maybe I should have kind of... I have no clue. I really don't know. So this is not trivial. I'm missing something here. So, okay, so can I... No. Any reinforcements? No. No. Okay, go somewhere closer to this Nizhny Hirsky, and I'm probably not going to take it. But let's at least, like, just smell it or something. Right. Yeah, and these Germans and the Romanians, yeah. Let's keep advancing. I don't think it's going to change anything, but... Alright. Alright, so this is good enough. Let's see if we actually manage to take the last objective. Alright, so... Oh, come on! Not enough points for an emergency supply. And these guys can't attack, and it's 5-0. This is 5-0. This is just a 5-0 situation. 4-0, 5-0. 1-0, because there's just one step. No, I'm not taking this one. Just no chance. No chance in hell. Yeah. Yeah, this one is hard. It feels like I should have been more aggressive with my troops. I should have probably attacked more. Like, even, like, in relatively suicidal attacks, it feels like the Feodossia troops, they should have pushed more. Because I have all of these divisions, like, fully blooded, so, like, clearly I'm not doing something right. I'm not attacking enough, right? It feels like it. So, it feels like I got a bit unlucky here. And I wasn't aggressive enough around Feodossia just to be a couple of turns earlier at Nizhny Hirsky and at this Karasubazar thing. So I'm not taking it now. Alright, so how much time? Oh, I only have 10 minutes left. Alright, so you know what? Let's restart the mission and let's surrender. Surrender this game. There is no undo for this action. Oh no. Oh no, I've surrendered. I've gone so far and I'm surrendering. Close, but I've made a bunch of mistakes there that's really like, seriously prevented me from getting it. Like, let's try this on hard. To be honest, I'm really scared of hard with the Soviets. I'm really scared of hard. Like, with Barbarossa, it's so well balanced. It's such a brilliant DLC that, like, if you don't know, like, as soon as I usually play on Classic, as soon as I finished it on Classic, I covered the Classic playthrough on... Actually, as I was doing the videos, my cracking videos on for Classic for the playthrough, actually, I'm starting to remember. So, like, the last two parts of my playthrough of the DLC in my cracking videos actually used footage from my hard playthroughs, because as soon as I finished my classic playthrough of Barbarossa, I just went for the hard playthrough because I was so confident of my ability to actually do it, and I was so much enjoying that DLC. I didn't get that from Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg is a bit more frustrating, and has many more very close calls, and you know what? I'll just start a random scenario. I just have 10 minutes, so... left-wing offensive. Yes, like the proletarians of the world unite. Yes, let's go. Let's just see more, because I'm betting that's what I'm supposed to be doing as a streamer, streaming a product that hasn't been yet released, even though like 2x2 or are not paying me, they've just given me the skill or anything. So, but they certainly deserve what they deserve, at least this. All right, so this is a big one. This is a big one. We've got two fronts, western and southwestern. Oh my god. And we're supposed to take Yelets. Alright. Yeah, and the southern counter-offensive. I can actually see Moscow here. It's supposed to... Oh, yeah, here it is. You mean of Unity of Command 2? Probably not. I'm not gonna do another one. I will see how it goes. Maybe I'll have the time to do another one. I'll probably do, like... Obviously, I'm gonna be faster and more efficient when I just play on my own, because I will play a crap load of this DLC in the coming week and a half, because I want to do videos about it, and I will certainly play a lot of this. We'll see how it goes, how much free time I have on my hands, so it'll be that. But tomorrow, I will do a stream of Max Payne on Twitch, so I think, like, 90% I will do it, because I've been planning it for a long time. I really want to play through that game and have all the footage of it, but that game was much easier than Unity of Command. It will not take too much attention, patience of me, so I'll be able to stream it. So so far that's my plan. So for the foreseeable future, I might actually do a stream of it, of Unity of Command of Moscow 41 on the day of release of the game, of the DLC. So we'll see how it goes, because sometimes it's very difficult for me to find time for a stream, because it's like it's more involved than just sitting at the computer and playing the game. I wish it weren't, but and I kind of generally try like to force myself to stream whenever I play a video game, but sometimes it just takes a little more. It takes me to talk all the time, pay attention to all the stuff, and sometimes you either want to be very efficient at playing through the game, which I will do when preparing for I should have actually recorded the Tikhvin, my Tikhvin playthrough. It was pretty good. But no, it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And like I really either want to relax or want to be very efficient. Okay, I think I can't do much here, because none of these, I don't have any reinforcements, I don't have anything. I'll just move my my HQ's up, and I'll just do a little blammo blammo. Yeah, this one needs a lot of movement, and the game really suggests that we advance to the south. We have decent mobile troops here, and we'll have a crapload of reinforcements on turn 3. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, no. Okay, my troops suck, don't they? But it's clear that the Germans are being supplied. Okay, so these guys are just being supplied from here. And from this place. Because they're getting this road supply hub, and so if I... Oh... No... Because, yeah, I'm not gonna break their supply lines there. Oh, and they're getting supplies via that railway. How? Oh, it's just, it's like that. But let's see if I can actually squeeze through. Oh, come on! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This is bollocks. I couldn't even block that railway. I could have probably used that recon and force ability. But let's just take less anyway. It's not well defended anyway, so yeah, it's kind of well defended against my troops. I've suddenly lost trust in the ability of the Soviet soldiers. Okay, this is mine. Yeah, and they're getting reinforced, getting resupplied through that supply hub. Okay, this cavalry... so close. So close. Oh. Still can't. This is bollocks. Yeah, and this is just, yeah. This is not gonna be very successful, very easy, very quick attacks, is it? This is gonna be painful and difficult and slow. Okay, can I? No, I can't. At least my HQs are very powerful. This is probably going to be one of the later missions because it looks like the Germans have been beaten back from the mission. Let's look at the. Oh yes, so no, it's the second conference. So this is left-wing offensive, or right-wing offensive, and it's the second conference. It's the entire second conference. So no, not very early. So I'm not going to have too much time to invest in my fronts, in my HQs. Let's see if I can do any kind of artillery preparation. Yes and no. Oh no, wait. Yeah, these kinds of pressing here would be a good idea to take. Oh no, they're supplied pretty well here. Nah. This is not happening. Actually, like, I will reach, I'll probably achieve a breakthrough. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yes. And that's pretty much it. And I've bared my entire front here. But at least their tanks are mostly out of supply. And let's do that. It's not helping. It's not helping. But I have a feeling I could have been able, like, if I think I did something wrong here. I could have been able to take this. I should have been able to take actually this railway. Oh, I've actually broken it. But this supply hub is actually breaking this for me. Alright, alright. Let's see what the Germans do, because here I'm probably not going to be able to do anything. No, no. And by the way, where are my motorized units? Because like the Soviets have got crap loads of them in Barbarossa, and I don't have a single one. Oh, I have one. Yes, yes. Well. Yes, so, the next stream is going to, like, if I do a stream tomorrow, I will post a Twitter, post on Twitter. It's not, like, 90% that I will do it. I'm planning to do it. So it's gonna be on Twitch, it's gonna be Max Payne, and it's going to be at 10 p.m. British. I'm assuming, Jakub, you're in Central European, so it's gonna be 11 p.m. Yeah. It's generally, like, the stream time I'm used to, so fine. Even though I actually kind of like that stream, that Hex of Steel stream during the day, because it's also kind of comfortable. And I expected this. I expected this. Yeah, the Germans are retreating. But not where it matters. But yeah, I'm predicting this DLC is not gonna be easy in general. I feel like it's gonna be tough, and that first mission, like that first Tikhvin mission, is just like this little taste. This little taste, yeah, just little taste of victory. Oh, just this little taste of victory right before you step into hell. Alright, I think this is a perfect time for me to end the stream, so it's been slightly over 2 hours, and by the way, like 10 p.m. and 10 p.m., 8 p.m. British, 8 p.m. British, 10 p.m. here, so, and 2 hours, like past 2 hours, I generally like start losing my energy, and I'll start feeling that I'm like saying shit and nothing interesting at all. So let's stop it here, because like it's just obviously failures and failures and failures everywhere. All right. So thank you for watching and listening. Thank you for joining in. If you're watching this or listening to this after the stream, I really appreciate that, and well, cheers for that. And so right. So since you're doing it on YouTube, so a couple of announcements. There are going to be cracking videos of this DLC very soon. I hope to publish one before the DLC comes out. So there are going to be two cracking videos about it. So because the DLC is small by the standards of this game. And yeah, so and there will be probably in the coming 2 weeks there's gonna be a video about Panzerkorps. It's not gonna be about any specific content. It's gonna be a sequel to a video I actually made some time ago. Yeah, so far so good. So let me just repeat: there will be most probably be a Max Payne stream. On my Twitch channel, so it's Hexable Saves Scammer, but check out my this top thingy in my channel on my YouTube channel. There is a link to it, and so I'm gonna continue my Max Payne playthrough, which I started here. All right, so okay, so this is it. Goodbye, Jakub. Thanks for hanging out, and until next time, bye. Great.